I never fucking asked for her to explain why it's bad, okay? Nobody did. I just wanted to vent a little bit about something that has like bothered me ever since, maybe not ever since I became a leftist, but definitely since I became like a more reasonable, level-headed leftist. Because there was a time when I would have looked at something like this and been like,
oh wow, that's actually a good point. Oh, Slay Queen.
And now I just like, want to take the sewer slide. So this is what I'm talking about. Kiki here says, stop calling abortion funds / networks and moving people across state lines for an abortion. Quote, the Underground Railroad, we're getting there. The Underground Railroad, end quote. Why? And then, of course, it has a little thread thing because it's very important. Now, I'm open to discussion about this, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm open to discussion about this. The first issue I have with it is that I feel like honing in on this and policing people's language on this is not what the doctor ordered right now. Like, I feel like there's just way bigger problems to take care of right now, but that's just me. That's the less egregious part of this, though. We scroll down a little bit farther, and we say, she continues, pay me if you want to know why not to do this. No more free education from me. Cash App, and then she posts it. I'll educate y'all when I get $500. So, yeah, the way that this comes off to me is that she doesn't actually give a fuck if people know this or not, Like, this is a classic case of grifting, She's just like complaining about something, not telling people why, and then also asking for money on top of that. Money, by the way, which she got, okay? She got the money. I'm just letting you guys know. And then wrote a fucking thread about it. So that's cool. How is it leftist? Don't ask me, man. I don't know. Like I said, I'm open to a conversation about this comment right here. Whatever. If that's your opinion, I get it. There are some things that are wrong with that, okay? But colloquially speaking, we have people who are needing to travel out of the state under the radar so that the government doesn't know where they are and go get an abortion in a different state. That is happening. And there is a parallel to be drawn, a shaky one, between that and the Underground Railroad. So when people say that it's like the abortion Underground Railroad, I don't personally think that it's that big of a deal. But like I said, that's not even what I'm upset about. What I'm upset about is this shit. And the reason I'm upset about it is because you will never, ever, ever see a conservative or somebody who is alt-right, which these days they're one and the same, do this, okay? How many times have you ever seen somebody like fucking Lauren Southern say,
well, we need a society where white people and black people can live separately. Why? Why don't you pay $500 to my Cash App and I'll educate you? Google exists.
I'm like, no, that doesn't happen, okay? They're gnawing at the bit. Listen. Where's it at? This is them when they haven't educated somebody in 4 seconds about neo-Nazism, okay? Like, we need this energy. If we don't get it, if we keep saying it's emotional labor, right? Or it's not my job to educate you, we're not going to get anywhere. And don't get me wrong, I understand that some people do not have the emotional capacity to do it. All right? That's fine. But don't sit on Twitter, complain about something, and then say that you don't have the emotional capacity to educate anybody about it. Like, that's so stupid. Leftism is one paid education. Yeah, true. That ain't leftism. She's just trying to make a few dollars. Well, she did, so that's cool. This isn't a big deal. Holy shit, people actually paid her. Yeah, people paid her. It's really not a big deal. Like, her original point, first and foremost, was not a big deal. But again, that's not what I'm upset at. Whatever. The thing I'm upset about is that, like, she's fucking charging people for her, like, info, whatever. And of course, I commented on it. Right? I said, hey, don't do this thing. Why? Pay me for it. Hey, why are you still doing the thing? But that wasn't the one that people really got mad at me about. So I said, it reeks of, I don't actually care whether you know this or not. I just want to complain and not explain myself. So some people agreed with me, some did not. No, it doesn't. She shouldn't be required to educate people when they have access to the internet. And I said, then nothing will change and she should have no expectations. And I stand by that. Okay? We have one quote tweet. This reeks of, quote, you damn people won't give me what I want when I want it, even though I feel entitled to it. I never fucking asked for her to explain why it's bad, okay? Nobody did. Literally nobody asked her for a goddamn thing, and she just decides to post this shit, okay? If you're going to make a statement, be prepared to back it the fuck up, all right? So stupid. And the only reason I found her, by the way, is because I agree with a lot of her takes. It just sucks that this happens. So I continue, not to mention that there are women who can't get basic healthcare right now, and rhetoric like this is unfocused and divisive, plus that money could have gone toward funds to help those people. Terrible time to woke scold about people's frustration over their rights being stripped. And this person responds, it's very focused on not calling something the Underground Railroad when it isn't that. Can't get more focused than that, learn what words mean. And I said, I say unfocused because you're trying to wash dishes while the house burns around you. Also, this is one of my favorite comparisons ever. I use this all the time. Leftists love to try to wash dishes while the house burns around them.
Oh, Roe v. Wade has been overturned? Well, Sweaty, let's not compare that to the Underground Railroad now, Sweaty. That would be bad, Sweaty. Bad optics, Sweaty.
I swear to God. As a former conservative, I can tell you how they look at that shit, dude. They look at that shit and their mouths water, okay? They love it because that means that we are not focused on the actual fucking problem, you know? Like, come on, man. This is so dumb. I'm so damn tired of optics. True, same. A variety leftist muscle hunk. That's right, baby. That's right. So yeah, just something I was a little bit pissed off about, something I wanted to bitch about. So there you go. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk.